Hello everyone. In the last class, we have seen what is meant by convolution sum, and with respect to that, we had solved some problems. So in this session, we will see the convolution integral, just a small change. There it is summation, here it is integral. So what is this convolution integral? And we are going to solve some 3 problems in this session and some more problems in the next session. Okay. So let's see some derivations. So the derivation with respect to convolution sum and integral are same. The only difference is there I have used, for example, there I have taken dummy variable as k. Here I will take dummy variable as tau. There it is n for discrete, for continuous it is t. So only that is the difference. Okay. And summation there, here it is continuous, right? So it is integral. So this the difference. If you get, the derivations are almost the same, just you have to replace the summation by integral, k with tau and n with t. So since the derivations are same, I have written this derivation before itself. So I have done the derivation for continuous, for discrete. Go back, refer to it. So there, whatever I have done, just replace the things. Okay. Now, since we have to do, you know, some 3 derivation before we solve the problems, so I thought, just we will see how to do that. So the first thing, derive the expression for convolution integral. So there it was convolution sum, here it is convolution integral. So same procedure. So consider any arbitrary signal which can be written as x of t is equal to, so we are expressing the input signal x of t to the system as integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into del of t minus tau d tau. So tau is the dummy variable here. So we can express this input signal in terms of impulse response. So how can we represent integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau del of t minus tau d tau. So let us input this signal to our LTI system, because whatever we are doing on a LTI system here. Okay. So input this one x of t. So h and output is y of t. So normally what will be the output y of t? H into x of t. So whatever you get, you multiply with the system response. So y of t is equal to h into x of t. So what is this x of t? X of t from star, integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau del of t minus tau d tau. Okay. Now, since the system is linear, because we are doing for a linear time invariant system. So what this h, we can bring this inside here. So the system is linear. Y of t is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity h of x of tau into del of t minus tau d tau. So just I have brought this h inside here. Okay. Then you know that system is impulse response, like LTI system. So y of t is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau. So this h I will bring here. There is no problem with that. So h into del of t minus tau d tau. And you know that you're dealing with the LTI system, so it should be time invariant. So this h into del of t minus tau will become h of t minus tau. So your output y of t will be equal to integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. So this is nothing but your derivation for convolution integral. So y of t is equal to x of t convolution with h of t. The same thing you did with discrete time. Here we are just changing the variables from like k to tau and n to t. So that is the major difference here. Okay, so the derivation remains the same. So just I wanted to, before doing the sums, have a glance of the formula here. So y of t is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. Now the next derivation, so the same thing. There it was for convolution sum, here it is for convolution integral. So show that x of t convoluted with the impulse function del of t will get the same input is equal to x of t. So what we have to do, first write the formula. X of t convolution h of t is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau h of t minus tau d tau. Now what is this x of tau for us, which is nothing but the first one, x of t. H of tau for us is nothing but del of t. So your first function is x of t, your h of tau is nothing but del of t. So h of, we want here h of t minus tau, so this will become del of t minus tau. So that is only the difference, like just you see how the transformation is. Okay, then integral minus infinity to infinity the first function x of tau into del of t minus tau d tau. So this is nothing but x of tau at tau equal to t. So we have done this previously. If you can go back and refer, please refer that. Okay, so this is nothing but your convolution. So this value is x of tau at tau equal to t, at tau equal to t, so which is equal to x of t. So what does that mean? If you convolve with the impulse thing, you will get the signal itself. Okay, so try for replacing x of tau convolution of del of t minus t naught, you have to get x of t minus t naught. So use the same thing and derive for that. So I have done for convolution sum, so do that for convolution integral. Okay, now uh, so this derivation was just for us to glance about the formulas. Now we will solve some three problems with respect to convolution integral. So in the exam they will ask you, compute output y of t is equal to x of t convolution h of t. So they will give you this x of t and they will give you this h of t. So you have to compute the output y of t. So with respect to this, in this class, so in this particular class we'll solve some three problems. So these three problems will make you understand the concept better, and I will give you some homework problems. Okay, okay, so now let's understand the question first. Okay, so they have given us x of t as e power minus a into modulo t. So what is this, sir? We'll go back to that. Wait a minute. So then what is h of t which is given? H of t is equal to 2u of t of 2u of t plus 1. So what is our steps involved in solving the problem? The first step, you have to express that in the simplified form, like t less than 0, greater than 0, and plot it. So x of t you have to plot, then h of tau you have to plot. So you have your um, convolution integral as y of t is x of t convolution h of t, which is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. So what you have to find? H of tau first, then h of minus tau first, and h of t minus tau. Then what is this convolution? It is nothing but keeping one signal there and moving the other signal. So for different cases, you have to move and you have to get the area. So with this procedure, we will solve. So I may say in terms of theory, but practically to put on the paper, we will see how much time it takes. So what's the work behind that? So first we will take this input signal x of t. So x of t is equal to e power minus a modulus of t. So don't worry, we will solve slowly. E power minus a into minus t if t is less than 0. So this is the meaning for modulus t. Okay, e power minus a into plus t if t is greater than 0. Okay, so we will simplify this one again. So what is this? X of t is equal to e power plus at if t is less than 0. Just I have multiplied, minus into minus is plus. So x of t is equal to e power minus at if t is greater than 0. So first step is to write in terms of mathematical terms, and then you have to plot the signal. So x of t is equal to e power plus at if t is less than 0, and x is equal to e power minus at if t is greater than 0. So how can I plot this signal? Okay, so let me plot the signal now. Okay, so yes, okay, slowly we will understand the problem and then we will solve. So case 1, if t is less than 0, what should you get? If t is, so this is your t, so for t less than 0, it is e power at, so increasing exponential signal. So this is your e power at, so e power at. Then for t greater than 0, it is e power minus at, so it is decreasing exponential. So this is e power minus at. So this is your signal x of t. So our first work of plotting them, first signal is over. So what is our second work? To plot the second signal. So what is the second signal given? H of t is equal to 2u of t plus 1. So h of t is equal to 2u of t plus 1. So what does this mean? So h of t is equal to 2 if t is greater than or equal to minus 1. So t is greater than or equal to minus 1, h of t is equal to 2, otherwise it is 0. So this is the meaning of the signal, okay, in terms of mathematically. Now to plot this signal, what is there? It's simple, okay. So let's plot the signal, okay. So yeah, so you have h of t is equal to 2 if t is greater than minus 1. So if t is greater than minus 1, so t greater than minus 1, so you have h of t is equal to 2. So t greater than minus 1, so on the right hand side, so the value is equal to 2. Okay, so we have plotted the second signal here, but wait a minute. So what we want? So we know that y of t is equal to x of t convolution h of t. Okay, so here whatever you get, you can take it as x of tau and replace t by tau. So e power a into tau, e power minus a into tau. So tau is nothing but the dummy variable. So what is the meaning of this convolution? Integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. So now x of tau we have plotted. So we want h of t minus tau. So whatever I have plotted here is h of tau. So first what I will do is I will plot h of minus tau, then h of t minus tau. So what is h of minus tau? H of minus tau is nothing but you're taking the mirror image. So ulta you're doing. So let me make it as ulta. Okay. So this will become plus 1 and the value is 2. Then what we want? H of t minus tau. So h of t minus tau, you have to replace this down plus 1 just by adding t to it. So the signal will be same. So let me plot it here, or yeah. So the signal will remain the same. Okay. So this will be 2, but this down thing, it will be t plus 1. So this will be your second signal. So we have our first signal x of tau and second signal h of t minus tau. So x of tau we have got and h of t minus tau we have got. So what is the physical meaning of this convolution? So if you take an expression here, y of t is equal to minus integral minus infinity to infinity. So you are taking area under these two conditions or of these two signals. Okay, you are multiplying these two signals and you are taking the area under it. Okay, so h of t minus tau we have got and x of tau we have got. So we have got this first signal, we have got this second signal. So what is remaining to compute them? Convolution. So what I have told you while giving the intuition of the convolution, the first signal remains constant and your second signal, so which is h of t minus tau, it moves like a window. So we have to take different cases for this moving window. So let's solve that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so we have y of t is equal to x of t convolution h of t, which is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. Okay, so we will have different cases. Okay, like previously I have solved for discrete, right? Same thing here, we will have different cases. Okay, so just forget about whatever I've thought in for discrete, just concentrate here now. Okay, so case 1. So what is your case 1? Okay, so let me draw the first signal in red color so that I'll go slowly for this problem so that you will understand the problem. Okay, so now, yeah, so your first signal I am plotting. So this one we have e power minus 80. So this one we have e power plus 80. Okay, so this is your first signal and second signal I told you, if you go back, you can see your second signal here. Your first signal I have drawn as it is. Your second signal, it is here. So 2 for t plus 1. So I told you're moving the second signal like a window for different cases. Okay. So we will take the first case when t plus 1 is less than 0. So you see this second signal here, it is t plus 1 because h of t minus tau. So this magnitude is 2 and this is t plus 1. So when t plus 1 is less than 0, so where your signal lies? So your signal will be here. Okay. So this is your second signal here with the magnitude of 2. So this is your first case. So I am plotting this one so that you can understand. So if I directly say, I would have directly wrote it. So I want you to understand the concept clearly. So I'm plotting each one, and then I'm writing the mathematical expression. Okay. So case 1, if t plus 1 is less than 0. So take this case. So when t plus 1 is less than this 0, what is the area? So I'll mark it using green. So this will be the overlapping area. So you have to find this area. So this area value is nothing but your convolution. Okay. So how can we solve this mathematically? Okay. So we have y of t is equal to integral. Now from minus infinity up till what point? Up till t plus 1. Why it is t plus 1? Because the overlapping area is up till t plus 1. Okay. And your first signal, what is your first signal? E power a into tau. Here let it be tau. I taking as dummy variable. Instead of t, I'm taking it as tau. So what is your second signal? H of t minus tau. So I'm using this formula, that's it, into 2 into d tau. So this value, integral minus infinity to t plus 1 e power a tau into 2 into d tau. Sorry for writing it again. So let me take 2 outside. Integral of e power a into tau, e power a into tau divided by a, because a is constant, which ranges from minus infinity to t plus 1. Now we will take 2 by a outside, e power a, substitute the integral, t plus 1 minus e power a into minus infinity. So which is nothing but 2 by a e power at plus a minus e power minus infinity. So e power minus infinity, how much? 0. So 2 by a e power at plus a. So this is for case 1. So this was when t plus 1 is less than 0. So case 2, what will be there? T plus 1 greater than 0. So let us solve for case 2. So let me write here case 2. So first signal, what I have told you, write as it is. So x of tau will be as it is. Okay. So yes, 1 minute. Yeah. So this will be as it is, but your second signal, okay, your second signal will be here, because t plus 1 is greater than minus 1. You're moving it. What is convolution? You're moving it and taking the area. So I have given the intuition to convolution. Refer to that and get the idea why I'm moving from left, why I'm moving to right. So see the expression. So you have x of t convolution h of t integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. Understand and then you write. Okay. Please do not, simply, uh, dumbly write anything. Okay. So now what is the area? From 0 to t plus 1. Huh? No. This all area. It covers up till t plus 1. So from minus infinity to 0 is one thing, and from 0 to t plus 1. So for t plus 1 greater than 0, so t greater than or equal to minus 1. So our second case, first case was t plus 1 less than 0. So this is the second case, t plus 1 greater than 0. What we have to do? We have to find the convolution or the area under it. So integral minus infinity to 0, and then I have to find from 0 to t plus 1. I just splitted it up. Instead, I could have directly written minus infinity to t plus 1. So calculating integral will be difficult. So I have splitted it up like minus infinity to 0 and 0 to t plus 1. Okay. So what is our this one? X of tau e power a into tau. So this is e power a into tau. So second expression is 2 h of t minus tau d tau plus 0 to t plus 1. So this part. So up till t plus 1 we are calculating the area. So e power minus a into tau, because it is decreasing here. So see, it is decreasing here, minus a into tau into 2 d tau. So let's bring this 2 outside from both expression so that it is easy for us to calculate. E power a into tau by a from minus infinity to 0 plus 2 into e power minus a into tau divided by minus a from 0 to t plus 1. So I want you to solve this integration, solve it, solve this integration, and you will end up as 4 by a minus 2 by a e power minus at minus a. So this answer you will end up if you do the integration like previously I have done. So yeah, so the main thing is for you, for me, to get you to is like to understand the concept properly. So this integration and all you have to do it by yourself. So what is your value of y of t? For case 1 it is 2 by a e power at plus a for t less than minus 1, and y of t is equal to 4 by a minus 2 by a e power minus at minus a for t greater than minus 1. So this is your solution, final answer. Okay. So this is your final answer. So we will check once again what have we done. So we have solved for discrete. It is the same concept we are applying here. So yeah, we will revise it once again. So the question will be like, find the convolution of two signal y of t is equal to x of t convolution h of t. So your first x of t will be equal to e power minus a into modulus of t, and h of t they will be given as 2 u of t plus 1. So what you have to do, just express in terms of mathematical expression and then plot the first signal, and second signal h of tau, h of minus tau, and h of t minus tau. Why you have to do this one? Because we have this integral convolution formula, integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau. So we have to plot not h of tau, we have to plot h of t minus tau. Then according to convolution we have to find the area for different cases. So case 1 when it is lying below 0, and case 2 when it is lying above 0. So this is how you solve this problem. Okay, so now I have given you the homework problem. So I want you to, you know, try it out. So x of t it is given, h of t is given, and hint I have given how to plot the signal also. Since you are plotting it for the first time, I have given you the idea. Then using the same thing you can solve it, same technique. Okay, now we will go for another problem so that you know your concept will become perfect with this three problems whatever I have solved. Okay, so your problem is to find the convolution. Okay, so the first signal x of t is equal to e power minus 2t u of t plus 1 minus u of t minus 3, then h of t is equal to 2 u of minus t minus 1. So how can we solve this problem? So the same way we will solve step by step. Okay, Okay. Now, first thing, mathematical expression x of t is equal to e power minus 2t for t lies between, because here it lies between -1 and +3. So -1 and +3. So in continuous one, if it was like u of n plus 1 minus u of n minus 3, so it would have been -1 to 2. But since it is continuous, it is from -1 to 3. So what is your h of t? H of t is equal to 2 for minus t minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, or minus t is greater than or equal to 1, or t less than or equal to -1. So h of t is equal to 2 for t less than or equal to -1. So x of t is equal to e power minus 2 for t lies between -1 to 3, and h of t is equal to 2 for t less than or equal to -1. So let's plot the signal. So how do you plot the signal? First one, we want x of tau. Okay, 1 minute. So first we will plot this x of tau, then we will go for h of t minus tau. Okay. Okay. So t lies between -1 to 3. So yes. Okay. Now your t lies between -1 to 3. Okay, and it is e power minus 2t, so it is decreasing exponential. Sorry, it is decreasing exponential. Okay, yes. So this is your e power minus 2 into tau, because tau is our dummy variable. So your first signal we have plotted here. Now let us plot your second signal, which is h of tau. So what is this h of tau? So which is equal to 2 if t is lesser than or equal to -1. So your second signal, if t is lesser than or equal to -1, h of tau is equal to 2, because t lesser than or equal to -1, h of tau is equal to 2. But what we want, h of minus tau and h of t minus tau. H of minus tau is nothing but your mirror image. So how can I plot this mirror image? Yes, like this. Okay, then it is 2, it is +1, then h of t minus tau, just add t to it. So sorry for this one, t plus 1 and 2, because it's the same signal, you are adding down t here. So this is your second signal. So we have finished our first step, getting to signal. Then what you have to do? We have to solve for different cases. But please observe here, there will be 3 different cases. So let me show you how. Okay. So let us write our convolution formula. What is our convolution formula? Y of t is equal to x of t convolution h of t, which is equal to integral minus infinity to infinity x of tau into h of t minus tau d tau. Now we will take different cases. So case 1. So case 1. So it is not just a police case or that case. It's just a simple case. Okay. So when t plus 1 is less than minus 1. So why did I write that? So your second signal t plus 1 and your first signal starts from minus 1. So t plus 1 is less than minus 1. So your t will be, so let me continue this one. T will be less than minus 1 minus 1. So t will be less than minus 2. Okay. So let us plot it to understand it in a better way. So I'm just plotting it for you to understand things. Okay. So in the exam also you plot. Okay. So it will be, good to understand, do the things. Okay. So your first signal, what is your first signal? E power minus 2 tau. So e power minus 2 tau. So what's the value? Minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So what is your second signal? It starts from t plus 1 and it has magnitude of 2, but t plus 1 should be less than minus 1. So case 1, when it is less than, I will use another color for that one. Okay. So for your second signal, it will be this one. Yes. So this is your second signal, t plus 1 with a magnitude of 2, which is less than minus 1. Okay. So what is the area which is overlapping here? From minus 1 up till 3. Okay. Now we will write the formula. Y of t is equal to integral from what to what? From t plus 1 it starts, but where it is overlapping from minus 1 to 3. So minus 1 to 3, what is your magnitude? E power minus 2 into tau. So this first signal, and the second signal magnitude is 2 into d tau. So 2 you bring it outside, and integration of e power minus 2 tau, e power minus 2 tau by minus 2. From minus 1 to 3 it varies. So minus 2 I will bring it outside. So minus 2 and 2 it's minus 1, and e power minus 2 tau should range from minus 1 to 3. So minus 1 e power minus 6 minus e power 2. So which is equal to e power 2 minus e power minus 6. Okay. So this was your case 1. So let us solve for case 2 when t plus 1 is greater than minus 1. Okay. So your case 2 when t plus 1 is greater than minus 1. So what I told you, plot it to understand it. Okay. So let us plot. So you have your first signal here. Okay. So this is your first signal, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, e power minus 2 tau. And your second signal, what is the second signal? It's just like window. T plus 1 is greater than minus 1. So 1 minute, let me draw it correctly. So your second signal t minus 1 is greater than, t plus 1 is greater than minus 1. Okay. So what is the overlapping area? So this starts from t plus 1, right? So this will be your overlapping area. Okay. So let us write the mathematical expression. So y of t is equal to integral from where it starts, t plus 1 up till 3. So t plus 1 to 3. What is your first signal? E power minus 2 tau. So e power minus 2 tau. What's your second signal? 2 into d tau. So solve this integral and you will end up as e power minus 2 into t plus 1 minus e power minus 6. So this integration, please solve. Okay, it's same like before itself, so I'm not going to waste my time yet. So case 3. Okay, I told you what is our next case. So there is case 3, I told you. So t plus 1 is greater than 3. So that is your last case. So let me draw that for you. Okay, so your t plus 1 is greater than 3. Okay, so this is your first signal, this is your second signal. What will be your output? Output will be 0 for third case. So write it, everything, whatever answer you got. So final answer. So y of t is equal to what we got? E power 2 minus e power minus 6 when t is less than minus 2, and e power minus 2 of t plus 1 minus e power minus 6 when t is greater than or equal to minus 2. From where you got this one? See here, t is greater than or equal to minus 1 minus 1, t is greater than or equal to minus 2, then is equal to 0 for t is greater than 2. So you have to write all the cases at the last. Okay, expressed in terms of mathematically. So I hope the second problem gave you some confidence. Now we will solve one last problems and wrap it up, so that you will have some confidence for solving the problems. So anybody ask you what is this convolution, did you understand it with the intuition? Yes. Can you solve if I give some two expression? Yes. Okay. Okay, so what is our question here? X of t is equal to 2t plus 3t square into u of t plus 1 minus u of t minus 2. So this is your first signal, and your second signal is h of t is equal to 3 into u of t. So how do we solve this? So here also there are like 3 cases, so we will solve step by step. So first, what we have to do, we have to express in terms of mathematically. So x of t is equal to 2t plus 3t square. Okay, what is the range of t? T ranges between -1 to +2. So t ranges between -1 to +2. See here, -1 to +2. Then what is your is equal to 0 otherwise? So what is your h of t? H of t is equal to 3 for t greater than or equal to 0 or equal to 0 otherwise. Okay, now we will solve this problem slowly. Okay, so first we will plot this x of tau. Sir, it is 2t plus 3t square from -1 to 2. How do I plot it? Don't worry. First, what you have to do is just write this range -1 to 2. Okay, I'll use a red color. Okay, okay. So what we have got, the range lies from -1 to 2. So -1, 0, 1, and we have 2 here. Now we have got this t value here. What we want? X of t. So x of t, we know that it is equal to 2t plus 3t square. So we want, first we will get the values at minus 1, 0, 1 and 2 for x of t, then we will plot. So what is the value of x at minus 1? Is equal to 2 of minus 1 plus 3 of minus 1 the whole square. So what is the value? So the value is 1. Then x at 0 we want. At this point is over. At x at 0, what is the value? So 2 into 0 plus 3 into 0. So it is 0. Then x at 1, what is the value? 2 into 1 plus 3 into 1 square. So which is equal to 5. Then x at 2, 2 into 2 plus 3 2 square, which is equal to 16. So now we know the value. After getting this, we can plot easily. So x at, so we will take one by one. X at minus 1, what is the value? It is 1. X at 0, 0. X at 1, the value is 5, somewhere here. And x at 2, the value is 16. So somewhere around here. So join this chukis, okay, to get the signal. Okay, 0 to 5, 5 to 16, and then down here. Okay, actually this should be a triangle here. Okay, this chuki should be little down here. Okay, so this is your first signal. So now let us draw our second signal, h of t. It's easy. H of t is equal to 3 for t greater than 0. So from previous knowledge, whatever we have learnt. So for t greater than 0, the value is 3. Okay. So you have your 0, you have your 3. But do we want h of tau? We want h of t minus tau. So what we have to do? H of minus tau. So it will be ulta, like a mirror image. Then h of t minus tau. So h of t minus tau. So add t down below. So t and 3. So this is your second signal. So you have your first signal here and you have your second signal here. So now we have to find the convolution of two signal. So again, different cases and different areas under it, and then combine that one. Okay, so let us solve that slowly. So case 1, I'm not going to plot it because it's direct, right? When t is less than minus 1. Why? Take this first signal. So this signal will be constant and this is your second signal. So this will be less than minus 1. So it will come around here, right? So if you do convolution, the output will be 0. So I have written directly. I did not plot it. Okay. So when t is less than minus 1, y of t is equal to 0. Okay. Now let us take case 2 and case 3. So your case 2, when t is greater than minus 1 and t is lesser than 2. Why I have taken like that? You see, when I plot the signal, you will get to know. So let me plot the first signal in red so that you will understand. Okay. So this is my first signal in red in color. Okay. Okay, then I'll write the values here: -1, 0, 1 and 2. So this is 1, this is values 5, and this is around 16 here. So I'll take case 1 when, so case 2 when t is greater than -1 and t less than 2. Okay, so we are taking different cases for this moving signal. Okay, okay, so when t is greater than -1 and t lesser than 2, and in another case, so this will move outside. So first case, it the signal was here, second case inside, and third case it will be outside. So what we are doing, we are just moving this second signal just like our window pane. Okay, we are keeping this red color signal, first signal there itself, and we are moving this second signal, our Ganapa signal. Okay, okay, so let me write, so what will be the area? So you have to find the area for these things. Okay, so your output y of t is equal to integral from where to where. So this is t, right? So from -1 to t. Okay, so -1 to t. So what is the value? So this one is, so the first signal is 2t plus 3t square. So 2 into tau plus 3 into tau square. Your second signal is 3 into d tau. Okay, so 3 I will get it outside. So integration, I think you can do it. So just I'm giving you some brief up here. So from -1 to t, solve this, you will get as 3t square plus 3t cube. So this integration, please solve. Integration, please solve. Okay, so this is simple integration you can do. So this is for t greater than or equal to -1. So this is your case 2. Case 3, so this will come here. Okay, okay, let me do for case 3. So case 3, first signal will be there as it is, our red signal. So yeah, I'm using different colors so that you will not confuse. Okay, okay, so yeah, so this is -1, 0, 1, 5, 16, and this is 1, and this is 2, and your second signal is t greater than or equal to 2. So this is your t, this is your 2. So when t greater than or equal to 2, so what is the area? So this will be the area which I am drawing in green color. Okay, so now integral will be from -1 to 2, because only this part is overlapping, right? This green color. So it's not from up till t, because this is not overlapping here. So what will be your y of t? Y of t is equal to integral -1 to 2, your first signal, which is 2 tau plus 3 tau square, and your second signal is 3. So this magnitude is 3, sorry. So 3 into d tau. So solve this one again. 3 tau square by 2 plus 3 tau cube by 3. So solve this integral. Okay, solve this. So you will get answer as 36. So finally what we have to do, we have to sum it up. So final solution, y of t is equal to 0 when y of t is equal to 0 when t is less than -1, and y of t is equal to 3t square plus 3t cube for t greater than or equal to -1 and equal to 36 for t greater than or equal to 2. So this is how you solve for convolution integral. I hope this gave you a better idea. So yes, we have seen, different three different problems, and so please take these two as homework and solve it. Okay, the technique remains the same. First you have to plot it, then you have to do the find the area for different cases. Okay, okay, I'll wrap it up for today.